a patient comes to you with that and they're saying, I just have this inflammation here and it's got to be from molds, there are cases obviously that do have it, but how do you distinguish between that or do testing? What do you talk to them about?
I usually start with explaining what that means and explaining that, our sinuses and our nose are not sterile environments, and we have mold species that are found in those spaces naturally. So to just do a culture on someone and then tell them it comes back with a mold is not sufficient and inappropriate, honestly. And so I usually kind of describe, like, here are the fungal sinus diseases that we really understand and know a lot about. And then, their questions often get into a little more topics that aren't as evidence-based, we'll say. And I usually just try to say, we can certainly consider that as a possibility, but there's a lot of other things on this list we also need to consider that have not been ruled out. I think the tendency is, people have seen something online and they kind of come in and they kind of jump to that conclusion that that's what it must be without realizing that they may have allergies, it may be something in their diet. It may not be their sinuses at all, right?